Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of Burton Boilers. And we finally did it. We've beaten Everton. After 5 years of trying, we've finally beaten Everton. So welcome to the 6 things we learnt about Everton 0, Chelsea 1. Welcome to the Burton Boilers. Ain't got no time for no stallers, yeah.
We are the risers, we're not the fallers. Our channel is growing wider and taller.
Yeah, we're here to give you the news about your dear beloved Blues, yeah.
So if you like this YouTube channel, like, subscribe and turn on that bell.
Yeah. Okay guys, so I'm going to be doing the 6 things you need to know for my match reviews now. And so let's get straight into it. So the first thing was Koulibaly is cool. He's a great player. We knew that already, but the question was, can he adjust to the Premier League? And he proved that he can. He was fantastic. You know, his leadership. I like the way he defends his zone. Not only his zone, he anticipates when others are out of position as well. So he's always in the right place at the right time. So we've got both Silva and him who can read the game really well. A great defending header against when 3 Everton players were coming at him. Last-ditch tackling and good use of the ball. Towards the end of the game, he was a little bit jaded, but that's to be expected because the pace of the Premier League is something that everyone's got to get used to. He's been playing, 7-8 years in Italy where the pace is a lot slower. So coming into the hustle and bustle of the Premier League, especially against Everton side who were up for it yesterday, I thought he handled himself impeccably. So, you know, great debut for Koulibaly, and there's more to come. And that's the scary thing. You know, this is just the beginning. So that kind of leads me on to my point 2, actually, because, okay, Koulibaly, he's 31 years old. But when you look at it, that back line, the back 3 we had was him, 31, Azpilicueta, 32, 37-year-old Silva. That's a grand old age of 100. Oh, that's a very old backline, and we could see it. As I said, Koulibaly had tight hamstrings. Then we had Thiago Silva, his hamstrings were a bit tight as well. Azpilicueta looked a bit leggy throughout the game, so that, you know, we need Fofana coming in, you know, the young legs, and obviously with Koulibaly there as well. We just need to have those people because, you know, especially with the being a World Cup year as well, we can't rely on these 3 all the time simply because of their age. And so some young legs are required in that back line if we are to compete this season. Point 3, Koulibaly, another master signing. A lot of people, you know, especially from rival fans, are saying, oh yeah, Chelsea overpaid for him. But you buy class. You pay that money for class. And he showed his class yesterday. The guy's not even fit. The guy's not even been training with Brighton because obviously he tried to force through a move. So he's been sunning it in Spain. And so this guy's come, you know, he's just been registered minutes before the deadline. And he's come on second half to replace, was it Chilwell he came on for? No, Chilwell was a substitute before. But yeah, he came on for the, a 20-minute cameo. And what you saw from that boy was just class. Just, he's got so much time. You know, I love when players have so much time on the ball. You know, players who know what they're going to be doing before they receive the ball. And what we saw yesterday was somebody who's, you know, just great, great passing ability, good awareness, bags of energy, and he's got an excellent cross. So brilliant crossing on him as well. He was unlucky with that one with Sterling, which I'm going to be talking about in a minute when I go on to talk about him. But yeah, so for me, another thumbs up on another impressive debut. And then going on now to Sterling, another guy who made his debut for Chelsea yesterday. And the thing is, the worry, not the worry, but he had a good debut. But for me, what is glaringly obvious now is the 3 signings that we have bought. The ones I've just talked about. I've talked about, obviously, I've talked about Koulibaly and Cucurella, and now Sterling. they look head and shoulders above a lot of the players in the side, Thiago Silva apart. And that sort of speaks volumes, because that, those three as immediate step up in quality of what we've already got. So we do need a few more bodies over the line, because Sterling's movement, he was on a different wavelength sometimes to some of the other attacking players, and he scored an offside goal. He was unlucky not to score a debut goal, and where he combined well with another debutant, Koulibaly, who crossed it to him, and but for a fantastic challenge on the line by, who was it for? Everton. I can't remember the guy, the defender who cleared it. Excellent clearance. Had it not been for that clearance, then you'd be looking at a goal for Sterling. But he, especially in the first half, I thought he was good. He kind of tailed off a little bit in the second, apart from that chance that he had, which was the one I just mentioned. But he does look like he's gonna definitely be a standout player for us going forward. And moving on now to the point number 5. It's Havertz. I'm sorry, Havertz. This, I don't want to hear this generational talent. This guy's going to come good. This season, he has to come good. If he doesn't come good this season, I don't know. Time's running out for this boy. He's in his third season at Chelsea, fourth season at Chelsea, and he's still one who flatters to deceive. I don't think that number 9, false 9 role suits him. I've said it before in the past. Yesterday, he's just too weak on the ball. They got bullied again by Yerry Mina, once again bullied by him, Tchaikovsky. And his dribbling, kept losing the ball when he was dribbling, and his passing went astray. Nothing he didn't look a threat at all. So he needs to improve. We can't go into we can't have him throughout the whole season leading the line, otherwise we'll be struggling to compete for the big honours. So we desperately need another body, another striker in the team for me. Broja looked, when he came on, he was okay, but I still think he's lacking that experience needed. So I think we need a good, experienced goal slinger, someone who's going to get those goals for us that we've been struggling to convert over the past couple of years. And so that goes on to nicely onto point number 6. Which is again that lack of creativity. I haven't seen it. I'm watching the Brighton match at the moment. I'm doing this preview at half time. I seen that Brighton second goal. Everybody knew what they were doing. The passing, the movement, the weight of pass, and from back to front was excellent. With us, still, it just doesn't seem like these guys are tuned in. And people like Mount. I do like Mount, but that playing that ball, that final ball, the ball in the final third. Even Kante looked good in parts today, but it just looks like most of our players, once they get into the final third, they have a nosebleed. They just don't know what to do with the ball. And we had a lot of possession. Once again, it's like last season, lots of possession, but not knowing what to do with it once we get into that danger zone. So I'm just hoping, is it a personnel thing? Is it a coaching thing? I don't know. Stick your comments in the section below what you think it is. But I want to see some improvements in that, on that front for this season, because I can't go through another season being frustrated and again no chances in open play. Really, the goal was scored by a penalty, but there was no chances. I can't think of. I think Pickford made a couple of saves, but those are saves he was expected to make. They weren't like what he's done in the past, well-beaten saves. They were just standard saves. And I think it was only 2 or 3 shots he had to save, really. And that doesn't, we need to create more. If we want to be challenging, as I said, we need to be creating more. But hey-ho, we've beaten that Goodison Park hoodoo. And just before I leave, just one point to take note. The last 2 times that we beat Everton at Goodison Park, we went on to win the league. So, here's hoping, here's hoping. You're clutching at any straws that you can clutch at, you have to take. So, yeah, so let's hope that we can at least challenge this season. So, what do you think, guys? What's your assessment of the game yesterday? Stick your comments in the section below. Don't forget, as always, to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you'll be notified every time I make a new video. Take care. Enjoy your Sunday. Bye-bye.